Hey, in this video you're going to find out about all the different roles you play in life and how to show up properly in each one of them to make a difference, a real difference to people's lives. I'm Stephen Webb and I'm your peace of mind coach. You can get hold of me on stephenwebb.com. Now then, I want to talk about different roles today. When we get out of bed in the morning, we might be a parent, we might be a son or a daughter, we might be husband, wife. And the thing is, all the way through the day, all the way through our lives, we play different roles. And it changes from moment to moment, doesn't it? You're like cooking the tea and your mum phones and suddenly you're in daughter mode. Or your friend phones and suddenly you're in helper mode or healer mode because you're trying to help them. And then you're back to parent and then cooking tea. And then student and then daughter. It's just flipping constantly between all these roles. Any wonder we get to the end of the day and go, come on, what can I do? And the thing is, there's an underlying factor between all of these roles that we have to play and how we show up. And that's what's really important. And that's what I'm going to speak about in a moment. But I want to mention one more thing. I want to mention the role of story. Each of these roles come with a story. The story of how we show up in the role. The story of how we expect other people to show up in the role. Now, for example, you say you're a middle-aged person and you've got a mum that phones up. Well, your mum's got a role in her story of how her daughter should be. And if you don't show up as that way, they might be disappointed. But is that your fault? No, it's their fault for their expectations. But equally, you've got an expectation of how your mum should show up in your life because of the role you put on her in your story. And this is the thing with story. We have a story of how our spouses should be, how our children should be, how our friends should be, how the authorities and the government and everybody should be. And if they don't show up in our lives according to our story of how it should be, we get annoyed by it, right? It frustrates us. So we need to break that down slightly. We need to go, do you know what? Is it my expectation or is it theirs? Am I showing up to their full expectation as well? And do you know how they want you to show up? Thing is, it's easy with a spouse because you could say to your spouse, look, this is where you're falling short. This is what I expect from a spouse. This is what I feel you should be doing. And in return, what do you expect from me? But the underlying factor below all of this is who you really are at the core below all the roles. Who are you really? Now then, I asked that question not in a real empty Zen Buddhist sense. I'm asking it as the ego and the human, the I. So let's say you have one thing in common with every role. What is that one thing you have in common with every role? Well, for me, I like to show up with compassion and caring and understanding. And I would bring that across every role that I play. Whether I'm on YouTube at the moment, like I am, or whether I'm doing my lives on Facebook, writing an article, or helping one of my clients with a little peace of mind. Each one of these roles, I make sure I show up as loving, caring, compassionate, and understanding. So that's the underlying thing. And when you realize who you are at the core, and you show up as these qualities, you don't have to second guess what type of mum you're going to be, what type of brother, what type of lover or spouse or son, daughter, parent. You just are this true person, true to yourself. And it becomes playing these roles a lot more effortless, easier. The problem is, unless we know who we are at the core, how do we know to show up constantly? let me know in the comments below. What are you at your core? Give me 3 words do you show up as? That's the best thing. What 3 words are you going to show up as? When you meet someone, are you going to show up as just random something, or are you going to show up as I'm understanding, caring and loving? And it will make a huge difference in your life, and it'll make a huge difference to the people around you as well. So yeah, look, if you don't subscribe already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to do weekly videos, might even do 2 a week, but I'm going to definitely do weekly videos. Every Saturday afternoon, you're going to get a new video online from me. And hey, let's lift the world a little bit together. Share my video, like it, subscribe. Above all, have an awesome week, whenever you're watching this. Thanks guys, I'm Stephen Webb, your Peace of Mind coach. Namaste. Hey, thank you for watching. Look, a thumbs up would be absolutely awesome, and it really helps me. Look, also, you can download my book today. It's a book I wrote a couple of years ago, and it will start your journey to peace of mind. You can download my book from stephenwebb.com/book. Go get it right now. Thank you for watching. You're awesome.